Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube long version where I get a chance to just explain a little bit of my videos a little more and just talk a little more in depth about them. It's probably not be quite as polished and slick and as fast, but one could argue my other videos aren't that polished and slick or fast either. But here's just a place where you can get some information. Today, if you saw some of the videos this week, we talked about communication and connection and talked about 3 easy ways where you can connect with someone, and most of them didn't involve talking, right? Eye contact, listening, validating, and then you're validating their side, their feelings. You're not validating their position or that they're right and you are wrong in an argument. And then we talked about talking to people, not with people, and I will see this all the time in counseling is couples are arguing and fighting and going off about a big argument and they're not listening to each other. One person says something and the other person says something, and as an outsider getting to listen to the story, and I'm not involved in the fight, I get to hear it a little bit differently, and I get to hear things that I think lots of people are missing in the meantime. And if we can help them slow that down and hear, it actually starts to kind of sound silly, and the conflicts don't get quite as big or as tough. An example is I will frequently hear a spouse saying something to the lines of like, you never want to spend any time with me, you don't like me, I feel like you'd rather just go spend time doing something by yourself than spending time with me. And the other person, the other spouse, responds immediately with, I am trying, and you are just angry, and you're never happy when I approach you, and I can't ever win. And then the other person goes, well, when did you try? Well, I tried here. And they go back and forth and back and forth, and they start arguing and making their sides, and they actually never hear, what are they fighting about? And I'll ask them that, what are you fighting about? Slow them down, and basically what one person is saying, I would like to spend some time with you. And the other person says, I'm trying. Now that's a solvable problem. And as crazy as that sounds, trust me, I've been listening to couples argue and fight for a long time, and they're actually more like that than these crazy big irreconcilable differences that we think are always occurring. It's two people wanting the same thing, trying to get it, but they're not listening. They're trying to make their point and prove their side instead of slowing down and listening. So just when you're in a fight, one of the big questions, we keep talking about this all the time, is ask yourself what you're fighting about, because you will see this a lot where if we get going too fast, we get doing too emotional, we get mad, we get angry, we're not listening. We all do it. Slow down, figure out what you're fighting about, and notice the problem gets really easy as soon as like, I want to spend some time with you, I'm trying. Let's solve that problem. That's a lot more fun and more workable. All right, thanks for taking the time to listen to these a little bit longer. I know everything's a little fast and crazy in this world, but if you take a little time, slow down, even listening to these videos, I hope you're learning something, and give me some feedback on what you'd like to hear from next. Thanks.